And we're back. Hey guys, how's it going? This is the day I've been looking forward to. We're going to finally get the walls put up in the garage. Stay tuned. Right, so we're setting up outside just now. The weather's in our favour today, so hopefully going to get a good amount of time at it. Just getting the tools set up. Trusted Dad helped me again, hiding there. So yeah, good weather, we're just going to get stuck in about it. Here we go. Wow guys, that's a lot of progress been made in the last few days. So this place is huge. I'm actually shocked about how big it's turned out. But yeah, as you can see, it's a good size. So that's the walls done. We've still got an outside, we need to wrap it in this paper here. That will protect it for a little while at least. And this is our roof joists here, so that's what we'll be going on to next. There's been a little bit back and forward about the type of roof that's going on, so I've been kind of holding fire. It's basically, on the drawings, it was a corrugated sheet but it had insulation on it. And it was just the architect that spec'd it. It was 185mm thick insulation that was on the boards. So I just went ahead with it and went, yeah, that's fine, whatever. And then I went to price these boards, and these boards are about £6,000 for the roof. And I've just said, there's not a chance I'm paying that for that. So we're trying to find another solution that's going to be a little bit cheaper, hopefully. But I did quite like the idea of the corrugated kind of roof with insulation. But yeah, there's no need for it to be as thick as that. So even if we go down to maybe half thickness and I can save a few £1,000s, it means I could get it done a bit sooner. So yeah, that's kind of the plan just now. I'm going to get the roof done probably in this video. I'll see how this video is working out. I'll try and get the roof done, or the frame of the roof should I say. I'll get all this framing put up hopefully in this video, but the roof itself will be done later, probably with the garage doors. I think I've just got about enough money left to do that and the garage doors, and then I'll need to get saving to do the brickwork and stuff on the outside, either brickwork or the composite cladding round about the outside of it. But yeah, as you can see, it's going to be a good big space for us. So the inside plans, I'm not sure if I discussed them yet. So this side's going to be just for storage. We've got various things, loads of stuff. So basically going to put a rack in along this wall and along the back, and there's going to be a dividing wall up here. Still going to get access through a door here and then walking through a door here, so we can still kind of come in this door, walk right through. So this side will hold hopefully the ramp for the 2 cars, and I'll have some storage in here as well. I'm thinking I might have, once the wall goes up over here, dividing wall, I'll probably start a dividing wall near this garage door. And that gives me this space here for a racking for storage along on the garage side. And also, it's not on the plans, so we might need to change the plans. Because of the length of it here, we don't really need all this for storage, so I'm going to maybe make a room at the back here, access it from the car side, so I can come around here and there'll be a little room here. It'll be quite a decent sized room, again for more storage I can rack and shelf out. So yeah, that'll just be like things you're not going to need from very often. And yeah, we got good weather. That was a good thing. It was nice and sunny, no wind, so I'll get these big massive panels up. So yeah, hopefully the next time you see me back we'll be getting the roof joists kind of sorted out. I'll show you a bit more of that. Just now we've just got a few supports just off the wall here. We're just having to do that to keep it level, things level while we're screwing it all together. And then there's a little one down there off that wall. And as you can see, once that black bit that's down beside the wood there, that'll be where the brick kind of gets built onto. So once that comes up, there won't be much space kind of in between here. But yeah, we'll get that tidied up at some point. So for now, we're signing off, and as I say, we'll probably get the rest of the roof joists done further down the line. Right, so the next little stage is the roof and getting these 8x2 joists to fit into place. So I'd noticed on my drawings that the top piece that runs along the top of the building here, the top wall plate, it actually said it was to be angled, so angled to between 6 and 7 degrees, but I've already fitted it. So I've come up with this little solution. It involves this little jig I've made up which sits onto the wood. I'll show you here, I've already done it. Done a little test piece. So it hooks on to the wood, so I can put it on to the top, way around that way, put it on, a couple of screws in it, and then I can use the router to router an angle for the joist to sit on up the top here. So I've got 13 I think to do on each side, so 13 on this side, 13 on this side up here, and once they're done then the joist should sit at the correct angle. So there is basically the length of the joist goes from there to just crosses over the steel beam, then from another one from the steel beam there. There's an overlap on the two that get bolted together, and I'll probably need to also put an angled piece of wood on top of the steel. Now I don't know the exact size of that. I could probably work it out close because of how much this panel up here sticks above the beam, but I'll wait till I've got the joist sitting in and make sure they're straight, and then I'll cut the bits of wood for the steel beam for them to rest on. So yeah, the sun's shining again. I'm just going to go up top of the ladder with a router. I was hoping my smaller router would have been able to do this, made it a bit easier and lighter to work with, but not to be. So I've got the big router, drills, various tools I need to try and keep up there with me without dropping them. So yeah, here we go.
You pulling me closer, but don't waste your time. Don't have any time for all your empty lies. I used to think that you were only mine, but I was blinded by a shallow light. I'll call your friends, I'll let them know that I'm so done with the tragic boys. Tonight I'll get into my zone. I'll dance until the tears are gone. No time for bad love, bad love.
Right, the little action camera took a hissy fit, but I think it caught a couple of me cutting a couple of them, but that's all this side done. So as you can see, it comes down, I think it's 18mm over the 145mm, so that's about, works out 7 degrees. So I've got all them cut on this side, and I've just had to kind of swap the little jig about, made a few modifications on it. So to do the other side, I needed to move this piece that was there, move it to this side, and because on the other side we're going through the plywood as well, I cut an extra little kind of 3/4 inch 20mm piece out here to let the router go a bit further. So we'll just stick up here, get it marked out, and crack on with the other side.
Dancing all these tears away. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these fears away. Don't need you.
Right, so we've got 26 of them cut, marked out pretty well, and we're hoping when we come to actually put the joists on that everything is where it needs to be. So yeah, I'm back at my work tomorrow and off at the weekend somewhere, so I don't know where I'm going to get the joist done, but for you it'll be like 2 seconds. And just like that, we're back, so let's get on with the roof.
Dancing all these tears away. 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 No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these tears away. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these fears away. Don't need you. Bad love, bad love, bad love. No time for bad love, bad love.
That's a good little point just to take a break. So that's more or less the timber work done. A lot of metal work to do, some tie down straps and brackets. So I'm just going to show you where we're at. So these wee tie down truss bracket things here, the joist clips. My dad put all them on the other day. We've still to get a double version of them for these ones up here. So I need our 10 double ones for that. I've also got these metal tie down straps to put in, so we've got 5 of these ones with a twist on it. They'll go up here and twist onto the joist every 3, so I think there's 5 on this side, 5 on the far side. And then there's the L-shaped ones here, they were there, so they go on the outside. So again, every 3 I think. Go around about the outside all the way around the whole building, and the brickwork will sit on top of them, and basically that stops the building from lifting, theoretically. So yeah, got all the roof done, very happy with it. It's quite hard going with all those little dwang spacers. One thing I might need to change is the door openings, so I just carried on basically the way I wanted the garage to be. On the drawing, it never really spec'd anything for the beams across the top, so I just did them like I've done them 100 times and used 6x2s that we're using for the frame. We tripled them up, so on the drawing it shows these here, these triple sticks here. I just did the same up top for the beam, so 666 sitting on top. The building control guy came out and just kind of questioned what that should have been, and it wasn't on any of the drawings. There's not a spec for above the doors. So he's kind of questioned it and went, I don't know about the load bearing capabilities of these beams and the weight going on it, and literally there's 0 weight going on it. But so the roof should hold itself from this here to the beam to there, so theoretically there's zero weight going on this. But anyway, they've questioned it, so we might need to change that. Hoping not, but I think I need to lower it down a little bit anyway. Over this side here, we need 300mm for the garage door roller system, and there's only maybe 100, so we need to bring it down 200mm anyway. So I could always put in a couple of beams under them. It seems like overkill, but that's what they're asking for. So changed out the drawing, put a little door in here that was never on the drawing, so we've got that. I just need to get a bottom sill piece for it. So yeah, we'll get cracked on with the stupid little jobs that take time and don't make any visual difference. Take it to the outside. So on the outside at the moment there's a 350mm overhang, but the brickwork will take up 150mm of that. Time you've got your cavity and your block work, so you maybe have about a 200mm external overhang on the roof. But yeah, happy with it. I'll just need to order some roof sheeting, and once we sort out the garage door sizes I can get them ordered. But on to the rest of the video, get these clips and brackets done. Right, so we've got our wall plate bolts in, and our bolts to sandwich our joists up here in, and also our little truss clips along the sides. I've got some more to put up top here, about 4 short, so once I get that 4 I'll finish the rest of them. And we've got a tie down strap still to put on, but it's starting to get a bit wet and rainy here, so I'm going to call it a day. So yeah, we need to sort out what we're doing around about the garage doors. If we need to make them slightly smaller to handle the spec or the load that the building warrant guy was on about, so we'll sort that out. We'll get the doors ordered and we'll get the roof ordered, and we'll probably catch all that in the next video. So yeah, I think we've got enough done for this video. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.